Hey aircraft owners, man, I tell you, I really feel for y'all. Not only do y'all have to find a maintenance shop that you can trust that they're going to bill you properly, but more importantly, you got to find an aircraft maintenance shop that's going to actually maintain your aircraft in the proper fashion. Alright, making this video, I had an aircraft come in. The owner of this airplane was taking their plane to a 145 repair station, paying good money to have their maintenance performed. And for simple tasks such as an oil leak, maybe not so simple of a task, but for one problem, an oil leak, they took the plane to this shop multiple times. They couldn't find the leak, and their solution was, we got to overhaul the motor. So they called for a second and a third opinion. I was a third opinion on this, and I found where the source of the main leak was at, and as you'll see in the clips following. But this shop that they were taking this plane to, like I said, is a 145 repair station. And when you take your plane to a repair station, you expect your plane to be in the best shape it's going to be in. But here's the ugly truth. Just because it's a 145 repair station, the mechanics there don't have to be licensed A&Ps. In fact, many times there's still mechanics are in school or going to be enrolled in school. So, not to say that that's the case with all the mechanics there, but they're working underneath the repair station, where you go to another maintenance shop that's not a repair station. More than likely, all your mechanics are going to be licensed A&Ps. Doesn't mean that the maintenance is going to be better or worse at each one. It's really a shop-by-shop basis, but I was really disappointed in a lot of items that I found on this aircraft during this maintenance visit. And I just videoed just a few of them. But this is also kind of in response to another video I posted where the comment was, hey, don't blame the mechanic. The owner really got a good deal on the maintenance being performed, and pass that responsibility on to the next owner. And that was a video that I posted about that Cessna 182 that I had in here a few years ago that didn't get a pre-buy. And if you haven't watched that video, go back, watch that video. But this comment, I kept trying to find the sarcasm in it, and sometimes typing doesn't really translate the sarcasm, so I'm hoping this person is being sarcastic and saying don't blame the mechanic, because the mechanic is the one signing the logbook. So you better believe that mechanic is the one responsible, not the owner, as far as the work being performed. The owner is responsible to make sure the work was performed and their book's in order, but the mechanic is the one that signed that book. So a statement such as don't blame the mechanic, I don't know how many times I've read that. I just couldn't believe what I was reading. So watch the following clip and you tell me, is the owner at fault or is the mechanic at fault? Because I tell you what, I promise you, this owner took their plane multiple times to try to get a problem fixed and was paying a premium price each visit. So I'll let you be the judge.
Hey, look at this. This is aircraft maintenance at its finest. Pop the cowling off. This is a Piper Cherokee, and for those who don't know, this is the gasculator. There was no safety wire at all on this thing. Yeah, what could happen if that thing was to go loose? I don't know, lose all your fuel to your engine? I don't know. I just think maybe take your time a little bit better and do a little better, higher quality maintenance. Yep, same airplane. No safety wire on the back of this carburetor drain nut. Yeah, Evidently fuel is way overrated with this maintenance shop. And by the way, this is a 145 repair station that this came out of. Here's another little gem. Same plane, same repair station. Look at that, nice little dent in the pushrod tube. The cylinder was previously removed for an oil leak, reinstalled. Guess what, oil leak is still there. And you can tell the polish mark right here. And look at that one. Now you see there's only one dent in the tube. Why two marks? Well, when they pulled it out the first time, it's probably rotting like that. They reinstalled it like that. Two identical polish marks on there. So, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this tube was bent when they removed it the first time. Didn't catch it, just reinstalled it. Yeah, what do you think would happen if that was a rub all the way through that tube? Loss of oil, maybe? Okay, evidently oil and fuel are not important to this repair station. And another thing I want to show you. These are the drain tubes off of Lycoming that go from the cylinder back to the sump. And every single one of these tubes right here, these grease clamps were just loose. I just tugged and all of them came off. It's not unusual to see oil seep at these tubes, but particularly if you leave them loose, they really will leak. But all right, here's another pet peeve. The camera can't really focus, but look at that red RTV. I don't know why some of you mechanics insist on doing this shit. If you put this seal on correctly and torque it, you know, you don't have to worry about it leaking. But some of you ass clowns out there just kill me.